I think what's happened is this this used to be a telephone pole, these big chunks.
Okay.
And what they're doing is slicing them up and putting them as decoration up on the top of the wall, between the wall and the ceiling, to sort of give it a cross timber look.
Where did the pole come from?
I don't know.
Is there like a telephone pole surplus?
I think Ramsey, well, I don't know. Ramsey Creek, the guy just said, well, I have a telephone pole. I think will work for that. So I don't know where they got the telephone pole. But that's what they're chopping up to do the decorative timbers. And they've put a chunk of it on this side and a chunk on that side. And there will be then sort of those angled cross timber, pseudo cross timber things put in the corners. I don't know, they probably will do that as they put the drywall in.
So that'll sort of, once the finished room is done, that'll stick out as being more
sort of the rustic look.
Rustic look, yeah.
Right. And otherwise, it looks like they've put the framing and woodwork around a lot of the new windows. And the wiring must be done, or the electrical guy would be here. So that's what I know. Looks like we have electrical boxes over here, which we didn't have before either, hanging on the wall. Those are going to be covered with some sort of a barn door concept. They were in the basement and got completely swamped, so we just decided to move them up here. It would make a lot more sense.
So, swamp with
the service boxes, the electrical service boxes.
So this stuff all got swamped in the flood?
Yeah. Oh, yes. The engineering folks from the university have made appointments with each of the instrumental areas and vocal areas in the School of Music to sit down with them for an hour with each area and give them the shopping list of what we absolutely need to have in any new facility we move into, or a remodeled Voxman. And that will happen week from Monday. We'll sit down with the university's engineers and give them our shopping list. Such things as sound separation between the rooms and
different acoustical things.
Yeah. And any kinds of electrical, digital, wireless stuff that we need in the rooms, and the instruments we need in the rooms, and what kinds of appointments we have to have, as well as the structural stuff like the sound separation.
I'll have to ask you after it ends, but it probably has been a pretty incredible semester in retrospect, where to make it through and
well, I think the most incredible part was that we got up and running right on time. Yeah, there were a lot of adjustments that had to be made as we got up and running, but we didn't lose any class time. I don't think we've lost any students. I don't know that, but I don't think so. And after a while, all of this craziness gets to be routine, and so you don't think about having to take 20 or 30 extra minutes to get from point A to point B, whereas you used to just walk down the hall.
Yeah.
So it's, everybody's kind of used to it. It's not to say they like it. They don't like it, but it is what it is, and we can tell that the university administration is really trying hard to make our lives easier. So we go along with them and sort of nod and smile and grouse in private.
And on that note, I think we can leave.